applying closing coils. Okay, so now we're going to be applying closing coils. Okay, so we apply closing coils. Okay, and we're going to be stretching those closing coils. Okay, so we apply closed coils here and we apply closed coils here. Right? Can you understand that when you apply a force, now you are touching the two weak sectors? This sector that we do not want to move initially, and this sector that can give us problems. So how do we manage this? Well, here on this side, we manage initially by putting the TPA. Okay, we put the TPA. What else can we do? We use low force. Okay, we use low force. Okay, that is below 200 grams. What else we do? We include the 7. Okay, so now we have you put the 6 and the 7 together. Okay.
What is it, lacing?
Lace them together. Okay. Or instead of applying the force to the 6, now we apply the force to the 7. Okay. So you have 6, 7, 5 versus 3, 2, 1. So you're increasing the posterior anchorage. Sometimes you can even select TT bands. Okay, so here we go to increase the anchorage. You remember the list was first one, TT band, TT on the 6s. Step 2 was TPA. Okay, or let's put it, step 2 was include the 7s.
How about push and leak upper cuspid with night eye open corner?
As long as you are applying a force, we are securing now posterior segment.
Right. I'm applying between number 2 and number 3.
Okay. Let's talk about posterior anchorage. Number 1 would be TT on the 6s. Number 2 would be include the 7s. Number 3 would be include the 7s with TT band. Number 4 would be TPA, and number 5 or cervical heart here, and number 5 would be TPA plus cervical heart. And the last one would be skeletal anchorage. Okay, and you remember the rest? Here was low force, and low force was from the 7 to the keyhole, or 6 to keyhole. Okay, then what else did we say? The next thing that we could do is go 2-step retraction. Okay, and that was step number 1, cuspid first, incisor second. And now, what else did we told you? How do you retract the cuspid? You remember? Normally you're retracting the cuspid with lingual rotor bracket, okay, plus 19/25 SS. Okay, step 2 force. Okay, and what else did we tell you? What else did we tell you? Okay.
Retract.
If you have a vertical problem.
Retraction on the round wire.
Yes. We could go Roth bracket, then it was plus 0.20 SS, and the most important mesial stop and step 1 force.
Can you explain?
One second. Remember, this was the thing. Let's go here and explain what I mean. I always make drawings and then I copy them. So I have some examples of my drawings. Okay, this is part of seminar 10. Okay, this was, okay? This is the mesial stop. Whenever we are going to increase the anchorage value of the posteriors, in class 2 case, you engage the 7, you apply the force to the 7, now we have 7, 6, 5 versus the anteriors. But in critical anchorage cases, very often, unless we have skeletal anchorage, the more open the patient, the more critical the case, the more class 2, the more we need to hold the posteriors in position and retract the anteriors only. The more we need to retract the anteriors only, then you're going to divide so you can rule your kingdom better. We say that in Spanish, okay? You can divide and rule the kingdom better. So, if we retract one cuspid only, knowing that the cuspid is the most difficult to move, it is much easier to retract one cuspid holding molar position than to retract the whole anterior segment. Because remember that retracting the whole anterior segment